Hello everyone, my name is Raven and welcome to Raven Gaming Labs and welcome back to yet another episode of VintageStory. And obviously, of course, we are going to have a lot that we need to get done. I'm just going to close this up, and monsters are spawning, so we have to be somewhat cautious of this. Also, I didn't get a chance to do any pottery making. That's my bad. I didn't get a chance to do anything. So anyway, I'm just gonna quickly move this into here and then I'll reseal it. Problem solved. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna eat this really quick so I don't starve to death. So I think the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go over there. And we are going to adjust my mic a little bit, if I can. Ow! Yes, so like I was saying, there's things out there that wish to kill us. I don't know specifically where that thing was at. Oh, like it's over there. Yep. Super fun, right? Okay, let's see how that went fine. That went fine. What is that? And blue catfish. Okay, cool. So I mean, not super terrible by any stretch of the imagination. It's not terrible or anything. Okay, so I think what we're gonna... Yep, it did come from this side. Okay, fair enough. So what we're gonna work on is we're gonna work on pretty much just rushing straight for things that we need. And I'm also going to expand this a little bit. I don't know if I modified that or not, but I did that time. So I'm just going to take this over a little bit. We're also going to chop down like that maple tree right there. Yeah, that maple tree is leaving us, y'all. It's leaving. There we go. Okay, so this should give us quite a bit of room to work with. I hope. Ah, yes, actually, you know what? Getting rid of that probably would not be the worst idea that I've had. Yeah, we're gonna have to move all this stuff around. Also, this thing's finally done. I can't tell. Looks like they did. Awesome. I love how... So this is the only thing that's kind of, you know, lousy about playing with mods, is some things are, how do you say, a little broken. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna word it. A little broken. We're just gonna choose our words super carefully on that. A little broken. I guess I didn't really actually have to do that. So as I mentioned last time, it would be really nice if everyone here could, you know, recommend where y'all think I should build, because obviously I don't actually want to build here, so that would actually, you know, be super swell if you guys could let me know. Yeah, that ought to work. I mean, 2 extra. I mean, come on. Like, now, I don't know if we actually have enough to do this, but I mean, not gonna stop me from giving it a try, you know? Oh, we're gonna have just like Literally just enough. Excellent. Yeah, and that'll buy us 2 extra little spots there. Perfect. Yeah, I was going to do that, but the screw on my arm, sorry, arm? What? No. The screw on my microphone arm broke. I grabbed it and it just unthreaded itself, and now it's permanently unthreaded, I guess. So I spent like 10 minutes trying to fix that, and that didn't really work. So it's basically jerry-rigged right now with duct tape to hold it together because, you know, I needed to do the episode. Therefore, something had to happen, and, well, that's what happened. So, hooray. Yeah, the small fish really aren't worth all that much, huh? Well, that was like, I don't even know if you want to call that small fish. That was like extraordinarily small. So, oh, is that done yet? Nah. 1 or 2 more days. All right, let me put that out of there. Put that there. Okay, we may end up having to tap into some of our other reserves, but what we're going to do first off is... Actually, you know what? I'm going to get rid of this thing first. Because it's just kind of in the way, in my opinion. I mean, is it really in the way? Nah, probably not, but I don't like it, so I want it gone. What we're working on right now is charcoal. I realized yesterday after I recorded the video that I'm not going to be able to get any kind of smelting up and going because I don't have any charcoal. So I need to make charcoal. I don't know how I could forget something as important as charcoal, but apparently I was capable of forgetting that I needed charcoal, so... Well, I probably didn't forget that I needed charcoal. I just wasn't really thinking, you know? I was thinking about a dozen other things, and charcoal really didn't factor into that, so... There we go. I mean, upside, we got a lot of sticks. I mean, you really can't go wrong with that, I suppose. And also, no, not in that one. Yeah, I'll just place it in there, and I'll also place that in there. And we're just whoop, 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 whoop. Perfect. Now we just need somewhere to actually put the charcoal. I think I'm gonna put it right here. It's about as good a spot as any, to be honest. It doesn't need to be that big. We just need a little bit just to get going. You know, as long as we got enough to keep going, we should be alright. I'll just do a small 3x3 charcoal production. By the way, the animal sounds that I have, because, you know, I got this, you know, handy dandy little, I got this handy dandy little mod of mine. Yeah, it's really nice. I quite like it, actually. Okay, so now we're just going to need a bit more. Yeah, I'm just going to go over here and work on this. I'm still expecting, like, a bear to just appear out of nowhere and just kind of kill me. I'm still waiting for that to happen. I mean, I don't want that to happen, but I am very confident that it's going to happen. Oh, because, I mean, come on. It's a dense forest. Honestly, if it didn't happen, I'd be a little concerned. Because I saw one earlier, but I don't know where he went. He just, I don't know, did his bear stuff and I guess just, I don't know, disappeared. I don't know why I did that backwards, but hey. Okay, anyway, we're going to get rid of all this real quick. I mean, I'm going to need it anyway, so might as well go ahead and grab it. Wow. Placements bad. My goodness. I mean, part of the reason why we're using up so much of this stuff anyway is pretty much just because, you know. Ooh. Alright, we'll do it like this. Make it nice and pretty. And then we'll do this to get rid of that. Okay, and now we have this. Cool. Yeah, because we'll basically stack it up to this point, and then we'll, yeah, okay. Swell. So that's going to be our goal. Also, that's walnut, and that's also walnut. Don't really want to use my precious walnut for something so trivial as... Also, I'm going to get all this out of here. And I'm going to throw all of this in there. There we go. And then we'll seal it off because, you know. Yeah, we might also have to run around and, like, look for some food and stuff. Assuming the... You know, assuming that doesn't go as planned. But, nah, there's maple here. So, pretty much that's what we're going to do. I'm going to just, I guess I could start being smart about this and start stacking all this up. The goal is going to be, of course, to get this up and going. By the end of this video, I want this full. And I think the best way to do that is just... You know, I just kind of realized I chopped down that whole entire maple tree, and I didn't get a single... leaf. Man, that's criminal right there. I don't know what to say to that. Okay, well. Alright then. Well, I didn't see a maple fall, so I guess we're still got a ways to go here, huh? Alright, I got one. I think I saw another one anyway, so... Down we go, y'all! Chop, 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 chop. Come on. I'm telling y'all, I am never going to get used to the random sounds that some of this stuff makes. It's just not going to happen. Should happen? Yeah. Is it going to happen? No. Also kind of a bummer that I'm not really finding... Well, I mean, the sticks are nice, but it's kind of a bummer that I'm not finding... It's kind of a bummer that I'm also not finding very many leaves. Not leaves, vines, but I just found some, so... You know, I'm not finding a bunch of leaves, he says, as he's staring at a pile of leaves. It's like, yeah, I don't know about that. I think you might want to reevaluate that. But I really do like this additional ambience mod. One moment, please. I really do like this ambience mod. It's pretty great. It's actually really great. I'm a huge fan. When I was working on my microphone, I could hear owls in between all the drifters. It was nice. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It was actually, like, really... Oh, yeah. Perfect. So I'm going to try to get as much as I can, but I'm not going to stress over it. Because there's plenty of trees in the world, especially in this area. There's, I mean, it's a massive forest in this area. I mean, there's, come on. We got a whole bunch of them there. Nice. But anyhow, as I was saying, I would, in fact, actually like to get the charcoal and everything else. Plus, there's a bunch of other stuff I have to do. Yeah, okay, we got quite a bit there. That's swell. Alright, let's go in. Let's go in here, and we'll just get this party on the road. Are you kidding me? Well, that's annoying. I don't know if one of the mods broke it, but like I can't just hold it and maneuver now. It's super broken. Well, that's annoying. Alright, I'm gonna go get some mushrooms. And I need a screenshot anyway, so me standing in a pile of mushrooms would actually look pretty neat. Pretty certain they were over this way anyway. There's a beehive there. I'm not going to mark that. I've already marked several. I don't need to mark every single one of them. I thought there were a bunch of mushrooms over this way. There's a wolf. Yeah, hello, boar. I mean, look at that. There's like sticks everywhere and okay. And these are almond mushrooms, so this will work. There we go. All right, got my. Oh, wait. Oh, I bet the mushrooms are over there. Well, it doesn't matter. So now that I have enough to replenish the trees, I'm probably, at least for the next batch, I'm probably going to just quickly chop down the trees. Well, probably. I don't know. I can be a little weird about stuff because, you know, I want to get everything. I don't like wasting resources. But on the other hand, when you have a certain amount of stacks of resources, you can kind of afford to just be like, no, we don't need to be doing that. Someone had a bad day. Yeah, I know, it's getting dark. It's getting very, very dark. Oh. Completely forgot about that one. Okay, now we're at the edge of the forest. Patty straw. Ooh, I can eat these. Nice. Harvest time. No, I don't think you can eat the milk caps. Oh, you can. Oh, well. Alright. I guess one upside to this area, there's a lot of edible mushrooms. You might want to be a little careful. But okay, it's this way. Okay. Yeah, I think when we jump back in, I'm just gonna go to town on it. Okay, witch's hat. Yeah, okay, so these are also the edible. Okay. Someone mentioned that I should have checked, but you know, something called witch's hat, I really didn't want to. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really didn't want to eat something called the witch's hat. You know. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I saw the patty straws and was like, oh yeah, we can eat these. I didn't realize that these were so far over this way. Spirited tooth. I'm not eating that. Oh. That trader. Okay. Are you kidding me? Nah. No, no. I can eat that. Regardless, it's all good. So what I'm going to do is, obviously, I'm going to check our traps really quick, actually. Because we're literally right here. Well, that's kind of lousy, ain't it? If there's nothing there in the morning, I'm just going to tear up all the traps and then space them out. I think that might be part of the problem. I'm not really certain. I'm not really convinced, but it's probably part of the problem, yeah. Cool. Okay, so I will eat the patty straws first. Those should hold up really, really well. That out of there. Yeah, this has now become like way too large of an area, so I have to be quick about it. But I've said this before, but I really would like to I really would like to get the charcoal up and going. That absolutely is a thing that I would absolutely 100% like to get rolling. So, before we go to sleep, we're going to make some stuff. And one thing we're going to make is a hammer mold. Can't believe it's already been 24 minutes. That's pretty nuts. Like, it's actually pretty crazy, like how fast I'm... Oh, I was like, man, I wonder if I can, you know, do this without making any mistakes. But no, I cannot. I will admit I did not make as many mistakes as I thought I was going to, but I definitely made some mistakes. Okay, so there's one. I need I don't really need a hoe. There we go. An axe mold. I'm not as concerned about ingots as I am, because, you know, I don't... There's a whole lot of other stuff we need to get going before I start worrying about, like, ingots and all. But I would like to at least have, like, a shovel and stuff like that. And I can use the molds for that. So I don't need to, like, go out of my way for, whoops, some of that. Yeah, some stuff would be a little bit too much premature planning. But that's okay. Okay, so I got that. Where is the shovel? There it is. There's the shovel. What time is it? No, we still got some time. I think I'll make a storage bin after this. Storage bin? A storage vessel. I mean, I guess you could call it a storage bin, even though it's kind of very incorrect, but... Okay. I don't know if I truly have enough for that. I might make some other stuff instead. I am going to make... Oh, interesting. I don't see the point in making an ingot. A cooking pot would be good, though. I don't think it's... Has it... Hang on. Has it rained, like, one time since we've been here? Okay, well, this really wasn't faster, but... I think further south it rained briefly, but for most of this, no, it did not rain. So now we're at 27 minutes, and that means that we are now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we can get one more thing. Well, technically we could get more than one thing, but I'm not going to do that. I already have the pickaxe mold. I don't really need the prospecting pick. I don't want a flower pot of all things. I don't want a planter. Yeah, I guess I can make the bowl really quick. The bowl. Yeah, we just don't have enough red clay to do all of this, which is okay. I should have grabbed some on the way in. I haven't heard anything though, so it's oddly kind of spooky quiet. Like there's no real sound or, you know, much of anything. It's like dead quiet. But anyway, what I was saying about 27-minute mark, like the average watch time is about 24 minutes. So once we hit this point, only the most hardcore of people will be watching from this point on. Fun little fact. Okay, so let me rapidly go in here and swap that out, and then swap that out, and this should be the way out, I think. Yep, it's the way out. Okay, let me grab all of this and the sticks, and then I'll also grab all of these. Now, someone mentioned you can use peat. I don't remember you being able to use peat. I'm wondering if they have a mod that enables that. But I don't know. Whatever. We'll see. Regardless, we will grab everything here. I mean, if I can use peat, that'd be like completely fine with me. I mean, I don't obviously have any issues using peat, obviously, of course. Okay, let's see if we can actually use peat. Oh, we can use peat. Okay, cool. I swear I tried this in the past and it didn't work. That's pretty cool. I'm glad honestly, I'm glad I can use peat because, I mean, there's really no reason why I wouldn't be happy about, you know, expanding and using more peat. I mean, you know, peat is everywhere in this game. Oh, I actually went out the wrong area, huh? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Now, part of me knew that. Mm-hmm. And ignite. And I will stand here like so. And I am going to take another awesome picture there. Okay, we're going to skedaddle straight on down here. See if there's any fish. If there's fish, we're going to cook it. And then obviously, of course, there's no fish. Okay, so this all needs to be reworked. Kind of a future problem, especially when I'm not starving. But we will go straight in. Oh, gosh. Hang on. I'm kind of suffering from being a little... Oh, right, yeah. Okay, there we go. Anyway, that was dumb. Well, here's to hoping that this doesn't turn out to be a psychedelic. Here we go. I mean, so far it seems fine, so whatever. That's cool. No. That's nice. I think it warns you anyway when that happens. Yeah, I forgot to clear out the I forgot to clear that out. That was my bad. Whoops. Okay, so before we start just mash chopping stuff down, I'm going to go here and I'm going to tear all these up and I'm going to fix them so I can actually get resources from them, because I'm going to be honest with y'all, they really don't serve much of a point if I'm not getting anything out of it. Like, I think everybody can agree that that's pretty accurate. Okay, cool. Okay, excellent. And then I will put these two right here. Okay, that should work much better. I say should. Don't know if it will, but it should work much better. So here's to hoping. All right. Hello, beautiful tree and empty plants that are not doing anything. Whatever, chop it down. You know, for an area that's common, like, oh yeah, rain here is super common. Rain is not common here at all. Okay. Onwards to the next tree. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll just chop this down. I mean, whatever, it's in the way, so... And every now and again, you never know, we might accidentally get something useful. And who knows, maybe I'll come across some food while I'm running around out here. Found some sand and some more clay, but I will take that, though. Ah, lovely. The thing that I hate the most. Well, I don't really hate flax. It's just... Y'all know how you know how it is with flax. It's just... There's always a lot of it, and it never really gives you anything, and... It's practically worth... Like, of all things, flax is the one thing that I 100% do not mind using for bait. Just out of how utterly useless it is. I'm gonna have to run back if I don't find food here in a minute. Did I? Okay. Oh, this also turns into a redwood. Oh, that makes sense. That's it? Well, that was kind of lousy. Well, I mean, you know, food is food. Beggars can't be choosers when it comes to food like this, so... I can't wait till we get the first harvest of food. It's gonna be truly a magical moment. There we go. Also... Never mind. Also, if I stopped getting hurt, that would really help, because I wouldn't consume as much to heal. Wasting a lot of energy to heal. That and running around sprinting, but I'm not going to stop sprinting, because, you know, I got places to be. I forgot about those things. I don't even remember what added them, to be honest. But I did forget about them. I completely forgot about them. Yay. So actually, Spelt could drop something, maybe. Yeah, just gonna drop a bunch of... Yep. I mean, seeds and all are fine, but... Oh, wait, hang on. Whatever. Yeah. Where am I at? Oh. That is just a really tall pine tree. It's just super tall. Let me guess. I don't think I'm going to hit my goal of getting the charcoal started because I'm spending all this time hunting around for food. Oh, I must have missed that last time. Alright, we're going to start heading back. This was actually the right way. Goodbye, maple tree. It's nice knowing you. Thought there would have been more. Ah, man. That's always super annoying when that happens. Okay, so I can get 3 more trees without having to worry about replacement of any kind. Yeah, we're gonna have to run back anyway. I desperately need to... Well, first off, I need to get food. Again, of course, obviously. Are these jack-o'-lanterns? Yeah, these are jack-o'-lanterns. They really do look very similar to the lobster. I mean, they're obviously very different in many ways, but when you're just dashing through the forest, they do have a striking similarity, if you will. Oh, goody, more flax. Oh, yes. So spectacular. Oh, my goodness. Just what everyone wanted. More flax. Said literally no one ever. Now that I would definitely don't mind having. All right, let's see if we caught any. We caught nothing. I don't remember that being here. That's just not even worth eating. Alright, just kind of remembered something here. Hang on one second. Put that in there. Put that in there. Throw that in there. Throw that. Okay. Throw that in there. Alright, okay, cool. Toss it in. Oh. Knife. Okay. Oh, wait. Stupid carrots are right there. It uses up so much durability. Okay, that actually about did that, so that's super cool. Regardless, I'm gonna go in here really quick. I'm gonna grab the indigo milk caps. Press that back. I don't know. I was kind of expecting it to do something. That happened once, but I don't remember which mushrooms take you on a nice, lovely little trip. I can't remember. Okay, I'm going to need the particle effects to go away now. Okay, there we go. What we get? Oh, lovely. Yeah. Yeah. Super loud bird sounds. Yada, yada, yada. Oh. I didn't place that. Oops. Maybe I need to go like... Ooh. Yeah, that's a good one right there. Provided something doesn't pop out and eat me, of course. Huh. Well, alright then. Oh. I already have another one. Excellent. I'm not going to waste... Well, you know what? I will go on ahead and just grab this. But... I'm just going to literally grab it. Literally. Okay. That one's kind of meh. What I need is, like, one of the rare... this is what you need. Like, a nice crown jewel right here. That's what you need. You don't need those inferior little ones. Eh, we don't need that. We don't even want that. Oh, that's an oak. Never mind. Nope. Hang on. Looks like it might be a nice one right there. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay, this will probably be the last one we'll grab. Come on. It's gonna break it, but I don't care. How in the world did that not break this? Uh-oh. There's mushrooms here? I mean, I'd say I'm surprised, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm not. It's really easy to miss some of these things when you're running through the forest like this. Oh, yeah. I remember this little area. Right. This is where I found the initial secret. Right. And I was standing here and I was like, oh, yeah, there's mushrooms here. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. That makes sense. Where's it at? Where's the other bees? Oh, okay, they're over there. Well, whatever. I mean, there's plenty of hives, so... Didn't need to do that. Are you kidding me? Eventually, this is just going to lag from how many waypoints there are. Although it is quite a bit better than it used to be about that, so... maybe it'll be alright. I'm going to go down here and just see if there's anything. I'm also going to eat these so I don't starve to death. Ooh. Yeah. Hang on. I'm going to try to... Okay. There we go. I was having a moment. Wait. 0.2 days. You know, next episode, when we finally have stuff like, you know, a flint axe and all, I am so gonna be happy. Not a flint axe, sorry. When we finally have, like, proper tools, oh man. So happy. I'm actually gonna see how far I can push this. The answer, really far, but not far enough. I tell you, if this is still not enough, I'm gonna scream. Be honest though, I know it'll be enough, so. Alrighty. Let's see here. Let's try this, maybe. And then we'll seal it. I don't know which one I'll end up going with, but one of these here we will use. Okay, don't need that. Don't need that either. Alrighty, and we're gonna light it. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. And then boom. Awesome. And then we will make a mad dash over here. And a small cooked fish. Yeah, I don't know why that took so long or why I did it that way, but, you know, whatever. That's the way I did it. So, I'm going to grab a little bit more peat. Actually, I don't really need to grab more peat. There's legitimately no reason that I need to grab more peat. I literally cannot think of a reason why I need to grab more peat. This area is nice because it's right next to all the resources, but it's also kind of annoying at the same time. Because while, yes, it is true, it's right next to all the resources, I'm also just demolishing the beauty and the aesthetic of the area because, I mean, I have no choice. Let's try it from... Hang on, let me make myself a little... Yeah. There we go. I don't know which one I'll end up using. It's one of those things, you know, I'll throw it into GIMP, and when I'm making the thumbnail, I'll be like, alright, this one looks better, this one looks good, that sort of thing, and that's literally how it'll work out, so... Yep, that's not done yet. Take that out, I guess. Throw that in there. Toss that in there. Okay, well... I mean, a small cooked fish should go pretty far. I hope. Oh. Oh, man. That almost went really south. I mean, it would have been a little funny, maybe, but that almost really, really went south. So, we're almost at the 1 hour mark. I can obviously see that on the right there on my other monitor. We didn't really get everything we wanted done in this video, but I wouldn't say it was a total wash or a failure. In fact, I'd kind of even argue the opposite of that a little bit. Mainly just because, yeah, things didn't exactly go as planned, but, you know, it still went fairly well, and we honestly we did manage to get quite a bit, you know, done, so that's always pleasant. It's a bore. Might have to go hunting, but at least we got charcoal up. I mean, we got charcoal up, so in episode 4 we can actually get the tools that we need. I did not realize that there was peridotite rock right next to me. Interesting. we need that. So that's, you know, that's actually something we need. So that's awesome, spectacular, like super awesome. And that is just forever. Are you kidding me? You know, if you have enough of these, you don't actually need, like, for real, if you get enough of them, you'll just eventually get so much fish. Like, you know, you don't even need anything. It's great. Okay, I'm absolutely. Oh, right. It has to succumb to nature. Put that in there, and then throw that in there. Actually, you know what? I'll put it over there. There we go. Whatever. Is that stuff still burning? Darn it! Stop! Stop burning! Kind of spooky at night. But regardless, like I was saying, we did actually manage to, sorry, I'm going back to my thought there. We did, in fact, actually manage to get relatively far, which, again, I'm so thankful for. Extremely thankful for, actually. But yeah, I figure maybe next video, while we're kind of waiting for the charcoal to, you know, kind of kick off there. What I might do while we're waiting for the charcoal is I might just go collect a bunch more vines so I can use them. True story. Just loads more vines. You know, like everybody gets a vine type setting. Because I do feel like we have enough of those. I can sustain myself on fish. I mean, not maybe completely on fish, but enough that, you know, it'll kind of hold us out. Now, the downside is if it freezes in the winter, we're going to have a problem. But I guess I could always break the ice. I don't really know if this area gets cold enough to do that, though, to be fair. Not all areas do. You know, some areas stay pretty warm. So oh boy. Ah! Come on out. Get out of my house. Excellent. Whew. I was sitting there. And well, I mean, y'all saw it. I mean, it was absolutely crazy disaster it was. Oh man, I tell you. Oh, sorry, Florida Man messaged me, and I was seeing what Florida Man wanted, and that was when it decided to attack. That was kind of dumb on my part. I mean, you know, we're just kind of chilling out anyway, but let me just do this. Well, all right, everyone. So we are at the 1 hour mark, and the fish fillet is being cooked. But thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, be sure to hit that bell so you actually get updates and notifications. And as well, if you guys would like to support this channel, get early access to all my videos, as well as the members-only area in Discord, and get early access to all my videos. I don't know if I said that, so I said it again. Anyway, yeah, there's the join button down below, as well as a link in the description. And as always, your support is greatly, greatly appreciated. And I will see you all in the next one. You guys have a good one. Hey everyone, thanks for watching Raven Gaming Labs. Thanks to all the members and viewers who make RGL possible. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell so that you can be notified. If you want to become a member, hit the join button or link in the description below. Members get early access to videos, member-exclusive content, and more. As well, don't forget to join our awesome community over at Discord. Y'all have a good one.